Alright, hello everybody, this is ARock121, and we are ready to jump back into Rimworld. Alright, let's hope that this is the same map as last game. I forgot what I saved our title, but yeah, we're doing our whole Permadeath, Randy Random, Extreme Difficulty, and if I recall, I think we had just captured a prisoner, and we're kind of dealing with that. We started to tame some animals, we have our structure set up, our basic defenses, we're kind of like getting the ball rolling. And, that's kind of what you need to do in Rimworld. You get the operation set up so you can get better operations ready down the line. Yes, this is the right one, it looks like. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cancel this. I realized that I made a mistake last time I played, and I built the second wall here when I could just make this be a bigger dining room without having this hallway be as constricting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a copy here. And then I'm going to deconstruct. I'm going to hit play because I think we can just get everybody doing anything. Deconstruct this, and this. And what that's going to do is make this bigger area like part of the house and make this one longer workbench area. And we can probably, though not definitely, get space for another bench or two. Actually what I might do is, yeah, we can actually almost certainly have space for another bench. We might have to move the door. If we do a bench that's 3 here and then had the door here, that could totally work. Or like 3. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. So I'm going to just deconstruct this one too, and I'm going to cancel this and build another wood here. Awesome. That seems like a pretty solid plan. Let's see how it works out. Shao, what are you doing? Oh, you're taming the llama. We wanted that to happen because we do want a llama. We have 2 boomalope right now, along with the warg we started. Where's the boomalope? There's one, 91% milk fullness. We are about to get some freaking chem fuel. And down to your cooking. What are you doing? You're mining. Yeah, we need to finish this mining. Turkey, I'm going to have you go kill this turkey real quick, just because, don't want to turn down the opportunity to get some nice free meat when it's just like sitting right there. And stabbing it's also going to be good for your melee. Oh! And we can also get the opportunity to heal you, which will be clutch because we need you to do medicine. So I'm going to just throw an animal healing spot down, or not animal healing spot, animal sleeping spot right here. Get you to rescue turkey. And then I'm going to make sure that this turkey does not get any medicine. How do I do that? Yeah, no medicine for... You're going to eat first? Yeah, sure. Why not? Let her eat. And then I'm going to have her do the turkey medicine. You're carrying simple meal. You're going to go to the table to do it. You're still cooking. That's pretty clutch. We need you to cook. How's your cooking skill? You're at 5. Once you get to 6, we can start getting those good meals. Where are you going? You're turning to the turkey? No, this is what we wanted to avoid. We wanted to not give you any medicine, so... Let's tend to the turkey without giving you any... I don't want to waste any of our medicine on the turkey because we're just using it to experience farm before we kill it real quick. Medicine, we're at 5 right now. We're almost at 6, which will be clutch just because, experience gains are always pretty neat. Shao is doing a pretty solid job training Misha. Or not solid yet, but hopefully it will be solid soon. This ostrich is going to die soon, which will also be clutch. And this armadillo. I just like having a few corpses in the in the fridge, just as like a food source, So if we have see this ostrich when it dies, just keeping it in the fridge when we need to get some food, it'll be nice. And plus, the more of a material you have, it's easier to craft with, and we're going to want to craft some more in this game, just because crafting is so useful and so dope. I'm also going to throw out an order to chop some wood around here because there are just a lot of trees around here, and this is just kind of a hassle, so chopping the wood will be kind of clutch to just finish that. Shao is just working on the wood floor. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense for him to do it. Like, deconstructing should be deprioritized, I guess. I'm just going to chop that tree down too. But soon enough, we'll be able to finish everything. Are you doing the stool? Yeah, you are, dude. We're getting the stool. Maybe we'll get the chest set soon. Oh, lit. That'll be awesome because people... With the chest set there'll be some joy for them in their sad, miserable lives. 97%. Downs, what are you doing? You're cutting the oak tree. Clutch. We need you to... Oh, yeah, you're our farmer. You're at 9,000 experience. That's pretty dope. Can we have you craft, actually? Now, we should have him do tree cutting first, just because once we cut these trees down, we'll have a lot of wood to play with, and... Yeah, we'll have the order of things. Yeah, I think the order of things is fine. Alright, let's see. How's this working out? Harvesting rice plants. Clutch. We need some rice, always. We have some food now, which is pretty good. Downs, you're cutting our tree. Your skills are getting pretty dope, which is good because it just gets easier as time goes on. Shao. Just like chess table, I guess, is pretty intricate, but your construction is getting there. Pretty soon you'll be 10. Like, I just love it when the experience goes up in these games because it just has such a compounding effect. Like, the experience goes up, so the speed at which you do tasks goes up, so the rate of experience increases. I know the amount you have to get for each level increases, but it's like, it's solid. You get into a pretty healthy pace, and over the course of a game, you can just get a couple pawns, especially if you haven't started from the beginning doing tasks, get really good at things, and having good pawns is always pretty dope. Like, it seems like we have less food than we do because we don't have a hall monkey, which is probably what Sammy is going to be when we eventually turn him, because he's a good talker. So if he'll be our warden next time around because he's a good talker, and if we have to trade, he'll do that. But he's not too great at anything else. Growing a little bit, so we might have him farm a little bit of experience because we're probably going to have to do more than rice, but hauling is what we're going to want. I wish he did cleaning. That's kind of annoying that he doesn't, but kind of our luck. Yeah, see here, you're milking the chem fuel, and we get like 20, I think. Yeah, 20 chem fuel. It's deteriorating. He doesn't haul. That's too bad. Oh, wait. Yeah, fuck that. You're feeding the rice to this turkey. Yes, thank you for not paying attention. Did you get enough experience? Are you level 6 medicine? Oh, you are so close. I hate... That's teasing me. Like it's like 40 experience away. I'll let you feed the rice before you go stab this turkey. And I'm going to cancel the... yeah. Go kill him. Ooh. Actually, you're not dead. I can heal you again, so I can actually get the... Get the... What I wanted. Get the experience threshold. So, furniture... Animal sleeping spot, and bam. I might be micromanaging a little in terms of experience, but I like that part of the game. I think it's important to make sure I have like guys who know what they're doing and get their skills kind of like maximally accommodated or whatever. Like, I feel like it's an efficient use of everyone's resources if I can get this Aaron into a good medic now, so down the line when we actually need a medic for surgery or for healing, like after a battle, we have somebody who knows what they're doing. And even though we have somebody at level 8, now that you're level 6, like, that's a pretty clutch position to have 2 solid medics out of 2 dudes. Like, ooh, we are getting healthy experience now. This turkey is toast. Oh, man. I am pretty content with my choice to do things the way I did with Erin, because she is getting into a pretty dope turkey killer. And let's end this, and I'm going to deconstruct that. So, bam, come on. Oh, it's dead. So now we can haul and grand. So now also, did you get any stabbing experience, Aaron? A little bit, I guess. You're not at 1 yet. You probably started with near 0 because most people, I would hope, aren't born stabbers. I'll just throw Butcher up just so Downs, when he gets around to it, can. Oh, awesome. He's making a jacket. He's using the camel hair that fell from space, you know, Rimworld logic. And I'm going to haul the chem fuel real quick. Yeah, but that's pretty dope. Shao, we're building the roof, so we finally got this house done. Are you the greedy dude? You are the greedy. Who wants the... Aesthetic is an awful bedroom. Is this an awful bedroom? Yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna fight him for now. Like, if he wants to call it awful, I'll let him call it awful. Downs, what are you doing? You're making a jacket. Hopefully... Ooh, this ostrich is downed. Oh, man, I'm gonna do the same exact thing. I am going to do the animal sleeping spot, and I'm going to throw Aaron to rescue. What were you doing? Harvesting rice? Yeah, that's a pretty good use of resources, but becoming a better doctor is going to be better. Yeah. Shao, what are you training? Hopefully this works, because every time we get... I think your wargs are hard. I think they're wild animals, or I don't know how it works. Like, they're... what is it? Wildness ranking is pretty high. Like, their Wilderness is pretty high, yeah. So the wildness is like the receptiveness to being domesticated. So like dogs are pretty easy to domesticate because like it's a dog, so it knows how. Like it's only 13%. Xiao's also not very good at this. He'll get there eventually, but what's Downs up to? Starting on this jacket. I don't know if it's the most important thing to get a jacket going, but I like the idea of getting crafting. Like you're going to be a level 9 crafter, and as well as like having some clothing items when eventually Sammy gets on board, because he's just going to be naked because we don't really have any clothes. Like he has his shitty pair of pants, which he's not going to want to wear. And if we can get it into something usable, it'll be pretty good. And we have the option to, because we have Mega Sloth furniture and stuff, or furniture, fur, and the llama will come to be ours soon enough. But I don't know, these boomalopes, they get me weary even though our animals. I could set up a zone for them, but I don't want to really touch that right now. Like I feel like it's not going to really come to... There's no reason for the boomalope to explode. Like if there is a raid, it'll be fine. There is some logic in training boomalopes to be like suicide bombers. Like if you train them in obedience and release, if you're attacked, the boomalope will run up to the other guys and explode. And we might want to actually have that in our back pocket just because how early in the game it is. But I think first our priority definitely has to be domesticating those alpacas. Going to... Let's get back to it. Aaron, I'm going to start your day by killing this cute little bunny rabbit. I know that's exactly what you want to do, but... You know, same reason as always. We just want that fur, and that rabbit's not going to escape. Awesome. So I'll just have you haul it because you're already going to get food anyway. So that'll be, you know, pretty clutch for you. I'll throw another butchering in. And yeah, those just animals are kind of just like coming into the zone where it's no real work to just like kill them real quick and, you know, butcher them. I think that's just a good use of collective resources, you know, because the fur is really what is important. Like this material, the leather, to make like a material. Like we actually need to make the clothing for Sammy unless we get the opportunity to buy it, which early in the game there's no guarantee. And right now, I mean, we haven't seen a trader yet. We haven't had the opportunity to buy anything. But we do have some clothes. Like we got your hat, this squirrel skin cowboy hat. It's pretty good for downs. And Aaron, what are you doing? Watching the sunrise? You know, why not? It looks nice. Consuming rice, Xiao. I think you're the aesthetic. Yeah, you are. So I guess, you know, if that does you, that's helpful for me. One less thing to prepare. Feeding a simple meal to Sammy. That's pretty clutch. Aaron, you're continuing to farm. That's awesome. Your growing's getting good. Like you're actually in fighting range of getting to 7,000. If there's no medical opportunities today, you're probably going to be able to just through the day, if you get in this all days growing, do that. I'm actually going to make another growing field because of this rich soil right here. And just to take advantage of our 2 growers. And I'm just going to include it right there. So it's one big growing field. And I'm going to go with corn. Let's try corn. See if we can get a lot of food that way. A whole bunch of corn. And let's see how that plays out. It will be a time sink just to get it developed and set up. But I think it's going to be a good time sink because we're going to walk away with 2 better farmers for it and a long and stable supply of food. Like we might be over-investing in food now, but that's so we don't have to spend time like resetting up our food supply chain later. We're probably going to want to... I think there's a drain technology. I'm probably going to want to drain as much as this is possible just because I like the idea of being able to walk. I think you might actually be able to walk across the water as is, but I'll just drain it just for easier building and stuff and, you know, kind of show what's up with man. Downs is making jacket. I'm just going to have you... I want to set up a location for leather and crafting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a roof area right here. And I'm going to set up a stockpile zone right here. And inside of it, it's only going to be leather. So clear all... is it raw resources, plant material, items, body parts? No, that's not it. I don't even know where it is. Apparel, maybe? No, it has to be the materials. Where would the materials be? Maybe it's under raw resources, manufactured, I'm looking really good right now, not knowing anything. It's probably like it's probably like so clearly shown and everyone's just missing out. Textiles? Yeah, textiles. So I'm going to make this a textile zone. And that's perfect. There we go. So then I'm just going to have him haul some of this leather real quick, just because if he's going to do it. And then we'll have Xiao get around to building the roof. I think that's pretty dope. Let me just do two. Prioritize building roof area. Awesome. And let's just get that over that zone real quick, just so it's not unroofed. Perfect. And hopefully when he does his meal, we'll eventually get around to finishing the roof. Working on the jacket. Working on the jacket. You level 9 yet? Yeah, close enough. I think you'll be level 9 by the time you finish. And I think it's a level that you're at when you finish that determines the quality of the jacket, not when you start, which will be clutch. Because if we get a good jacket out of this, it might even be sellable and will definitely be wearable after a bit. So collecting some clothing in the background is like a good use of... Just a good use of everyone's time. We haven't started on the cornfield, you notice, just because there's the current rice occupations taking up so much time and work. Xiao is our... What is your social at? 5. It's actually coming along. I think it's just because of the constantly having to try and recruit Sammy, who we'll get to eventually. I like that. Alpaca, come on, Xiao. I have faith in you. You can turn this alpaca into our alpaca. Our pack animal. Get it? He's a pack animal? Anyone? No, man. A-Rock121 really has the comedic timing down. Alright, I'm just going to make these mining real quick. Alright. Come on, Xiao failed. It's 18% chance now. What are you, level 7? Yeah, level 7. See? All this animal interaction is just good because... At the very least, you get the experience, which makes you better at it down the line. So over time, I'm going to kill the squirrel. I've just, like, you know, from Aaron just, like, going around killing small animals. That's what Aaron has going on this game. Stab. Bam. Alright, you are wounded, not dead. So, of course, I'm going to save you. You did get your spine shattered by that. Ouchies. Oh, we actually had a squirrel self-domesticate earlier. It'd be kind of funny. We could theoretically kept that alive and domesticated the squirrel and had like an entire like population of squirrels chilling, but there's no real reason to do that, and I'm not really a fan. Rescue the squirrel, and bam, let's change your health so that way you do not get medicine. Aaron, why don't we tend the squirrel and then kill the squirrel? Tending it down. So what do you got going on? Cooking. Yeah, you had to keep the cooking going. There's a fair amount of meat, and the butchering is... I'm going to butcher a little bit. What is your work order? Do you have hauling done once you're done with downs? You have cooking, then tailoring, plant cutting, and growing, and then haul. So you're probably going to go growing, because there's all the growing to do before you get to anything else, I would think. Deconstruct, and let's finish this rice. Nah, yeah, just go kill it. Melee attack squirrel to death. Perfect. And Xiao's training Misha. It's not completely useless. Like, it'll fail a lot, but eventually it'll work, and I'll be glad once it's, like, done that I put in all the time now to eventually get Misha trained, because Misha right now I don't think has anything. Doesn't even have the first level of training done. But the experience is good for Xiao. Xiao's actually kind of being the MVP of this game. He has construction and animals, and artistic might even come into play. We might actually get some sculptures going. It'll probably only be wood, because we're not going to have any stone for a while, just because we don't have the manpower. I do hope you get to constructing, though. There's really so many animals that's keeping you from doing this. I think the only things you have to do are train Misha, domesticate the llama, and domesticate the other boomalope. Which you did not train Misha. You are building the roof right now. Major break risk. Aaron. What's wrong with Aaron? Ugly environment. That's too bad. Why don't I haul the squirrel? I think the squirrel is just ugly. Like, dead animals really negatively affect the beauty. Yeah, there's kind of some, like, dirt getting, like, gross, like vomit and blood starting to collect. Hair and a squirrel. Like, you could just get lost just doing all the hunting that there is to do, building a roof. Where's the roof? And I'll let Xiao. I'll follow Xiao's lead. I'm gonna follow Xiao for a bit. I think he is gonna be, yeah, deconstructing marble wall. Where's the marble wall to deconstruct? Oh, building the AC. It's progress. Harvesting rice, plant, haul wood. I kind of want Erin to do some more work right now, just because she's right here, and like it's a bit of not a pain, but it's just kind of like we need somebody to do some more of the hauling. So let's get some hauling done. Butchering creatures going well, and there's more to butcher though. Let's Downs. What are you doing? You're harvesting wild heal root. That's good. Are you gonna at least take it into the storage? Nah, probably not. Haha. Prioritize hauling herbal medicine, which even though you totally could, there's a mod I think that lets you get your guys to automatically haul when they do stuff. I want to maybe install it if it doesn't mess with the run, just because it's getting a little annoying for all the I'm gonna haul rice and see how much I can take real quick, just because I'm in like a wanting to haul stuff, because the stuff does start to deteriorate if we don't take it in, and we'll die. So it's kind of like it is important that it does get done. Building the cooler, dropping the meat off, and making jacket. Let's haul some marble blocks real quick. And is this enough? Is this done? Need some components. Gonna go get those from... Yeah, we need a haul monkey. We really do. That's just what it comes down to, just because stuff gets lost. Hauling components. I kind of want to kill, like... I almost said goose, that emu. But I think we're actually pretty good when it comes to food, all things considered. I'm going to cut this tree down. It's in the way of my defense here. Aaron is harvesting rice, making the jacket. Making the jacket's good because we want that jacket done. I'm going to clean up the vomit, though. Just some, like I don't want you to work next to this, throw up forever. And the room is clean, cutting the oak tree. Building the thing, the vent. I think I said earlier I eventually want to build this out as a bigger cooler to accommodate like the scale of a growing community, and I think sooner rather than later I'm gonna have to set that up. So let's see. What I think I'm gonna do there is, oh, you're getting this deconstructing done finally. Once this deconstructing is done, I want to do another layer of floor just to cover this like newly exposed dirt patch. Yeah, I wasted materials building this wall. I thought I had to divide this extra area by the hallway for some reason, but I really don't. Deconstructing wooden wall. Yeah, it's fine. Aaron, what you got going on? Consuming simple meal, lit. Xiao, deconstructing wooden wall, love it. Or wooden door, love it. Deconstructing another wooden door, also pretty lit. Deconstruction. And once this section's done, I'm just going to throw out a little new set of building instructions, like build that door there. All right, perfect. So throw on floor. Boop, boop, boop. Floor is going to be a wood floor. And awesome, just like there too. Make sure I got it all. And then I'm going to do a door. So I think you have the gun out, so you're probably going hunting. So I'm going to just turn that off and let you build that up. I'm also going to turn hunting off just because I don't want you on a... Oh, actually I'm not, because I need you on a... Because there's nothing else you can do besides building. There's a lot of wood, so I'm actually going to start building the outlines for my new wooden expansion. So it's going to be this, and I'm going to maybe do it out here and like this. So it's going to have a built like this. We're going to need some more temperature things. So I think I'm going to throw in another cooler like that for now. And then we're probably going to build more. So maybe, maybe another thing like this. Yeah, why not? And I don't know the perfect level of efficiency, so that. So then I'm also going to need to do a little bit of power. Boop, 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 and boop. And then after power, probably doesn't need that much, but I'm going to like let it slide. I'm going to build a door right here so we can do stuff. And another door probably from the south, so there seems like a good place for a door. And voila, that seems like a pretty dope setup. Yeah. And once that's all built, then I'll deconstruct this wall and we'll have like the expanded zone. But I just don't want him really, like, hunting's not really the most efficient thing for him to be doing, just because I'd rather him, it'll work on his shooting, but he's not going to be our fighter, like, and I doubt he'll get to 5,000 by the end of the game. Like, I'd rather him just be building and getting in some of our stuff, like actually getting stuff done. Sweet. So, getting this done, getting that done, and getting all that stuff done. And he's carrying steel to the power conduit. Awesome. I love that, though. Like, he grabs all this, like, loose steel and takes it over. Aaron, what are you doing? Harvesting the rice. That's good. Like, you have to replant it all. But we have a lot of rice. And I like that. I like that we have a lot of rice. We do need a howl monkey. We do need a haul monkey, though, just to get the rice in. And that's part of what training... an animal training so cool, because if you get some pigs trained to actually haul, that's heal roots done. I don't need to get it right now. If you actually get a bunch of pigs trained, you can actually have them do the whole hauling for you, but you need to get them trained first. And dogs also work. So this warg, once it's eventually trained to all these hauls, which I'm going to predict will hopefully happen unless the warg dies like horribly in a battle, which may or may not happen. But it'll get there soon enough. Milk fullness is getting there. Ooh, speaking of, look at that, obedience. So now we can assign it a master. So is this dog bonded with anyone? Let me see, animals. Bond needs animal level 6. Dawn's does have a bond with it, but we can't assign it. Shoot, that's too bad. So I'm going to do none. That's unfortunate. Dawn's and the dog do have a bond, but their animal skill is just not high enough, and I'm not really going to fight for it. But he's going to be, I think he's upset that he doesn't have it, or whatever. It's fine. I'm not really worried about it. It would have been nice. Ooh, this jacket's done. What do we got going on next? Making the jacket. I'm going to also add a build to make pants out of Mega Sloth wool or Mega Sloth leather. Clear all LMNO Mega Sloth leather. And then I'm going to make a t-shirt with Mega Sloth leather. And then that'll be my outfit to go to if we get another dude. So, yeah, it's cool if they already have, like, clothes. Just because, like, when they enter the community, they aren't, like, weirdos without it. So, awesome. Stargazing. Where's this jacket going to go? But that's pretty cool that we have a jacket done. We have, camel hair pants, normal. Do we actually need another pair of pants now that I think about it? Jacket. I don't know if we actually need pants. I'm going to move the t-shirt up regardless and then maybe reassess. Yeah, I'm actually going to get rid of the pants and add another cowboy hat for Mega Sloth. It's only 25 ingredients. What do I have 25 of? Is that ostrich? Oh, yeah, I'm totally going to make an ostrich hat. That'll be an ostrich cowboy hat. Lit. Element O. Ostrich leather. All right, let's get this stuff, this ball on the road. Recruit failed. 1.3% chance. It's gonna happen. Shao, where's your social at? 5. Respectable. Shao. Aaron's going for a walk. Always fine. Down. Stargazing. Let's speed up a little bit. We can probably let this. They're in the chilling part of the night. Going for a walk. Is there anything on the map I should be conscious of, like new animals or something, like a lot of ostriches? Like, sometimes a predator will appear. Boom rats, they're interesting. I don't really like them because you can't really do anything with them, but, you know, like, ooh, more steel over here. Gonna unselect that. Always miss stuff like that. I'm never any good. There's a lot of freaking boomalopes over here, and I'm gonna throw taming out there just so we can get some experience farming going. And yeah, and if we're lucky, we actually will just get like a nice herd of boomalope, and we can. That's like a better handed beat. That's like taking advantage of the natural resources of the map. Psychic drone. Males are negatively affected. That's too bad. I hope that doesn't cause a problem. Everyone's still asleep except for Sammy. He's probably bored out of his fucking mind. Shao woke up. What are you going to do, Shao? Recruit Sammy. Eat some food and make a jacket. That's like a pretty diverse set of morning goals. Jacket is done. Awesome. Really liking that. Aaron, let you consume this meal because, we want you to be happy and enjoy your simple meal. Recruiting Sammy. Come on, Sammy. You know you want to. We're like the best. How are your needs? You have an awful prison cell and you're naked and your environment's ugly. Well, fuck you too, dude. It's dirty and these rocks are here. So if I improve that, that would probably improve his opinion of stuff. So I'm just going to clean the dirt and have Shao take these rocks out. See, only 95% chance. That's unfortunate. Shao, can you call these rocks? No, you can't. But Aaron, you can clean up, which is halfway there. Chunk of spacecraft fell. Bam. Let's deconstruct these two, just because it's a nice little thing to do. Haul these sandstone chunks out of there, just because it's, and I think the room just got overall much better. It's dull instead of awful. This is awful. I think dull is better. Yeah, impressive. Yeah, it's definitely better. So we're baby steps. We don't have to reinvent the moon. We just have to get, not awful. I'm gonna throw another door on this side just to be safe. I know it might be excessive, but I'd rather have too many doors in a structure than too few. Just in case, there's fire or a combat or something. And it's just also in terms of efficiency. If you have to keep hauling around instead of going straight through, over time, that amount of effort adds up and the man hours really do make a difference. So this t-shirt's 36. Downs is getting pretty good at it. Crafting is 9. Solid. How is this jacket? Awful. That is not what I wanted. I wanted it to be better. But, it's still a jacket. So, Downs, I appreciate the effort. And the next jacket's not going to be so awful. This room needs to be cleaned up ASAP. Look at all that dirt. That's part of the reason why it's good to floor the whole area. Because if there's no floor, there's no dirt. And things stay cleaner. So, it has, there's a lot of things, if you set up systems right, they'll have compounding efficiency effects, it'll remove a negative thing or make a positive thing better. Shao, how's your animals going? 3,000, that's solid, That's shows me that soon enough, after a couple days, you'll probably be at level 8, and by that time we'll probably have a few more animals in our herd. And having you do construction animals, which one's more important to you actually, Shao? Handle is 3, construction is 3, but handling is ranked higher just because you have to milk stuff and that type of thing. Just because I don't want to do anything too crazy, and having them eat food now and then is not too bad, especially because we want them to stay alive. So it might just completely backtracking because it's not easy a little bit, but in a semi-productive way. I think I might have divided Shao a little bit too much just because he's doing wardening, animaling, and construction, so he might not be able to do all of them efficiently. Or any of them. Erin is cutting down some of our trees, which is probably good for her growing. See, she's at 7 right now, which is pretty solid. Downs is just cooking as usual. Has a lot of cooking to do, which is understandable. I would totally get why somebody would want to cook in this situation. Cowboy hat, make that next. Normal t-shirt. Awesome. Mega Sloth leather. Normal is pretty good. I'm not complaining about normal at all. Alright, cooking a simple meal, getting that going. How many do I need? Yeah, I need to get a lot of simple meals, so he'll be cooking for a bit. But that'll actually be good for his cooking because it'll be a minute before he gets level 6. Once he gets to 6, he can get some fine meals going, which will be fantastic because he can use the rice and the meat, which we have both because we've been butchering. We should probably get some more animals, as a matter of fact, for our butchering to continue to be as efficient as it has been. Aaron is just clearing off this land. It's going to take a while. There's a lot of... This land has not been filtered at all, so it's a bit of a problem. Alright, but I think this has been pretty solid in terms of how we have the game progress. Taming is not going too well with these boomalopes, but that's just because there are so many of them. What's this material over here? Silver. I am actually just going to mark this as silver ore right now because we want to get some more silver. And I might miss it for a while and not come back. So eventually we'll get around to mining this silver. And that'll be pretty dope. Downs, what are you doing? Getting the food over? Awesome. We seem to be in a pretty good place right now.